back to my YouTube channel. आज हम He was a poet and a writer. Saint Anthony, and this is also a yellow colored church. So all these people have gathered here just to see the goat. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. आज हम ट्रैवल पे निकले हुए हैं और हम जा रहे हैं पोजनान. अभी मैं हूँ वॉर्सो के सेंट्रल स्टेशन पे, जहाँ पे हमारी ट्रेन आने वाली है और काफ़ी लोग आ चुके हैं यहाँ पे जो कि ट्रेन को बोर्ड करेंगे. तो join me for this adventure. So this is our bullet train that will take us to Poznań. So a little bit information about Poznań. Poznań is one of the oldest cities in Poland, and it is mainly famous about the croissants as well as mural paintings on the walls. Now we are in front of the main station, Poznań Główny, and let's go to our first destination. And here the trams are actually green in color. This is the Adam Mickiewicz University, and just besides it is the statue of Adam Mickiewicz. He was a poet and a writer, and this is the Adam Mickiewicz Square out here, and that's in the background is the university, and here is the Imperial Castle. All the places are nearby. So the Imperial Castle was actually made in the era of the Germans, when the Germans were in Poland, and they began the construction in 1910 by Franz Schersten. Poznań is also famous for the colorful houses in the streets. This is the yellow church, and just in front of it is the castle, the royal castle. And here is a small map, kind of a bronze map here of the castle. It also has a tower. That's the tower, just besides this building. And I think the tower is closed at the moment. This is the Zamek Królewski, which is the king's castle. Królewski is king and Zamek is the castle. So we actually wanted to go into the castle, but the lady said that we cannot make a video. It's it was not worth it. This is the reason we did not go on the top of the castle. So let's go to our next destination. So this is a kind of an insect they've made, and you can see these are the wings expanding in the background, and here is the face, and behind me is the castle. Now we are heading towards the old town, mainly that tower you can see. Just besides the castle is the church of Saint Anthony, and this is also the yellow colored church, and churches and buildings here in Poznań are very colorful. This church is built on the Przemysł hill, so let's go and check it out from inside. This is where you sit and you tell Bob about your problems. So that was it from the church. Now let's go to our new destination. It's very windy and -9 at the moment. This is the reason you hardly see people on the streets. This is the famous St. Martin's Croissant from Poznań, and here is the shop, so let's try one. And here is the Neptune's fountain. This is basically the main Old Town Square. You can see the Old Town colorful houses. The Old Town is surrounded by basically different kind of houses. You can see that these houses are really thin with just one room. And the same is on this street. The houses are really thin here. Let's take a quick detour on some old pictures of this building. And the shape doesn't look as beautiful as it looked today. So all these people have gathered here just to see the goat. So right now I'm waiting for 12 o'clock basically, and at 12 o'clock this window will open up and it will portray two goats fighting. So this activity happens only once in the day, and that's at 12 noon. 12 बजे दिन में ही सिर्फ ये एक्टिविटी होती है और दिन में सिर्फ एक बार होती है. The legend about the goats in Poznań is that there was a cook who spoiled one of the dishes, which was the deer, and this person was and the feast was ongoing. So in a quick hurry he tried to catch two goats, and these two goats actually ran all over this building, and this is how the legend grew. You can see there are two goats, the lights of two goats that are fighting each other. So to the people who were in the area or the people who were doing the feast, it seemed to them like the goats are fighting. And this is how the legend came into existence. तो 12 बजे के हिसाब से ये 12 बार बकरे एक दूसरे से लड़ते हैं. So we are getting a ticket. Our entry will be at 12:30, and these are all the people standing out here to go inside. They'll basically tell us about the croissant and all the details about croissant, how it is made, history and everything. So now we're in the kitchen, and this guy will be here and he will teach us how to make croissant.
No tak jest. No to co? Jest ok? Musi być, bo ja nie lubię nieskoordynacji, to już gadaliśmy o tym, nie? Szanowne koleżanki, wykonanie po trójkącie, już dojrzy rozlewu krwi. Skręcamy, tak? Ja panu tak to podam, nie? Trzymamy jabłko na pytyku, druga ręka na dół, naciskamy u podstawy. Dzięki temu zrobimy sobie paseczek z góry do dołu. Jest ok? Bardzo proszę. Ja robię to samo z drugiej strony, moi drodzy. To znaczy sprzedawanie na wagę. Przyjedziecie, zapłacicie zależnie od wagi. Im więcej napcham, więcej trzeba zapłacić. Trudna, skomplikowana nazwa, która mówi nam tylko właśnie o tym, że rogale są produktem regionalnym, moi drodzy.
Przedstawia rogalowa historia Poznania. Dawno, bardzo dawno temu tereny dzisiejszego Poznania porastała dzika puszcza. Przemierzały ją plemiona Słowian. Na ich czele
This kind of chimneys are kept out of the restaurants so that people could come here, and if you're feeling cold, this is radiating heat, so you can actually enjoy the heat from here. This is the Basilica of Mary Magdalena, and it is pink in color. Just besides the basilica, here, if you will come, you can find these copper goats, which signifies the goat and the story that I told you about the goats earlier. The billy goats. These are the billy goats. Finally, we are back to the station Głona. Central station of Poznań, and we are going back to Warsaw. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.